Thank you very much, Leaf. And I think they set that up quite nicely, Subi. This should be a good one. A lot of great mechanical potential on the field, to say the least.
Absolutely, and a lot of history between these players. They have run into each other in the 1v1 arena many a times, whether it be just regular ranked 1v1 or on Johnny Boy's stream. These guys definitely know each other, know each other's tendencies. But, you know, if I had to pick one, and I don't know if we need to do that or if we want to do that, but I want to do it anyway. I think I'm going to give the edge to eekso here.
Yeah, well, that might be a good idea, but unfortunately for you, it's not going to start off well. OSM, he gets a perfect kickoff to start things going.
Yeah, and, you know, watch out for his kickoffs all match long. He's very, very sneaky and tricky with how he can place that ball. He kind of reads his opponent, how they're approaching the ball, and he takes the opposite angle to make sure the 50 goes his way. And a quick one-goal lead here for OSM.
Talking about the history for eekso and OSM, like you said, they've played a lot of 1v1 against each other. And for those of you who may not know at home, OSM, he went the freestyle route, and eekso chose to go the 3v3 pro player ways. That one's going to ping off the bar and out.
That's got to be the most frustrating thing about 1v1s is, you know, those shots that are just so close that ring off the crossbar and bounce straight down. You know, any other game mode, 2v2, 3v3, and if you're insane chaos, you've got a teammate to clean up those shots. But 1v1, you've got to be so cognizant of your challenges and also where you're going to be after your shot, because you can't leave your net wide open.
OSM kind of just missed that boost in the midfield. Meant he had to give up possession there to eekso. Thankfully, eekso, though, hasn't really been able to unlock those mechanics yet. Look at OSM, powerful flick, forcing eekso up onto the backboard. This could go anywhere, and indeed right into the back post. OSM taking advantage of eekso playing a tight defense with that hard flick.
I mean, just feast your eyes upon the shot placement here, going far post and up high to keep it away from eekso, I'm sorry. And OSM knew that eekso was on low boost there, and if he gets it high enough and far enough away, there's no way eekso can catch up to it.
Another great kickoff for OSM as well. Gets the flip reset straight towards the middle and actually going to go in. I thought eekso might have been able to get his hands on that one.
No, this is what you got to watch out for OSM. He's a freestyler. He knows how to flip reset with the best of them and just put some power down the line. I think eekso might want another try at that one, but either way, 3-0 in favor of OSM.
Rough start to the game for eekso. OSM hit the brakes on that kickoff. And while it may not necessarily net him possession, it does set things up quite nicely. Actually, eekso, he got him there. The tight command against the wall.
Beautiful dribble here to get around, and the power right there to get over OSM. Oh my, how do you defend that one?
Quick transition and very well played for eekso. And the best part, you know, you got 3 minutes and 30 seconds in a 3v3 game. Being down by 3 is a death sentence. In 1v1,
oh boy,
rate's just the start. Here's 2 for eekso.
I mean, it just goes to show you can never count yourself out in 1v1s. Doesn't matter if you're down by 6 goals. You can just put tons in the back of the net in a short amount of time. And eekso gets a kickoff goal himself.
So definitely all the way back in it for eekso, and a very neutral kickoff. OSM, though, going to be favoring the boost, and he tried to see if eekso was going to give him the space to go and grab his own corner boost, and if he did, OSM, we've seen what he's capable of off the wall already, and second shot on target. How about that quick turnaround?
Oh my goodness, the accuracy here is just so impressive from OSM. Coming off the side wall and realizes it's an open net. Doesn't matter how much power he puts on it because eekso, the only defender on the field. And just like that, OSM gets one back.
Great start for OSM. He's been playing a pretty solid game, consistently winning those kickoffs. He's got a lot of different kickoffs in the bag of tricks, and it has consistently netted him some early pressure in a lot of these starts to play.
Oh, eekso a little. He was going for the bump, and OSM hit the brakes on him again. And here he comes looking for another flip reset. Didn't quite. He found it. Did he get the wave dash underneath this ball?
It's so deceptive from OSM. You see the flip reset. eekso takes him up the wall, and yes, he did indeed get the wave dash right as he landed. Oh, OSM, that's dirty.
He is just making everyone out there jealous of his mechanics in Rocket League. So impressive, and this could be an early one for eekso. Ball on top of his hood. Nice flick into the corner. That is beautiful ball control.
The quality 45-degree flick here from eekso. Just opening up a little space because OSM has to give that ground since that kickoff favored eekso so much. And as soon as eekso saw which way he cut, he instantly flipped that car the opposite direction, went hard to the back post. OSM gets another decent kickoff, though, and eekso just putting the pressure on him. Even if it's a little risky, it actually works out quite nicely for him. Oh, that's bad.
Oh, fast break. He's got to rush back, and he gets it in time. But this demo, let's see where he spawns. He gets backside post. It's actually a little favorable here, and nice challenge there. He's off to the races here, gets that mid boost, but went underneath the ball just a little bit, and they continue to go back and forth, and OSM just has to put some power on it, and gets just enough mustard to get it in the back of the net.
eekso went so hard on this challenge right there, and OSM managing it beautifully. eekso was going for the block and the takeaway, and OSM was just directly behind the middle of the ball and just went straight through eekso. He basically kind of just bounced eekso off of that ball, and that 3-goal lead right back where he wants it. He's keeping eekso at arm's length.
Yeah, giving himself nice cushion here. Another flip reset, and oh my! Just waits for eekso to go far enough low that he can flick the ball right over his head.
I think if eekso gets having to play defense, I should say, on that backboard against OSM, I think he's going to get scored on every time. And that's 3 different looks OSM's given you in the air off the wall, and 3 different times he's come out on top. OSM gives a fake kickoff and just lets eekso take a pot shot to see if he can score one, and he's going to have to give a little ground here.
Stingy. eekso just, you thought he was going to go for that back corner boost. But yeah, they both need boost. They're both low, and OSM gets a full pad there. eekso decides to retreat and gather that midfield one, and this is open net all day long, and lead increases by 5.
eekso's just got to be frustrated with this one. He knows that it's risky to go for this challenge, but at the same time, he's not willing to let OSM have the free space. He decides to take his chances where he can get them, and eekso, unfortunately, he got ultra flicked right there.
Oh. Man, OSM with these kickoffs are just, he's making him guess the entire time. And normally kickoffs are just one of those bang bang plays that you can do in your sleep, but eekso continuing to have to think and think hard of what OSM is going to continue to do, and that's a bad bounce.
Okay, there we go. He recovered nicely. Well done, eekso. I mean, you did such a good job getting past him in the midfield line, but yeah, this kick, you were wondering if it was going to buy too much time when you have to drive all the way back out, but OSM, he went pretty hard on that initial challenge. He was just too far out of the play.
Yeah, put himself out of the play, and minute 10 here to go. You look up at the scoreboard and you think there's no way, but just remember, this is 1v1s, and goals come so quickly, and often, you know, once you get one, then they just start to mount on top of each other.
A truly neutral challenge. And eekso, the quick recovery paying dividends. OSM needs boost, and what a backflip to break out.
Man, I'll tell you, Chiefs, as, you know, both of us Dominus players, I am so excited about this Hurricane. I love the looks of it.
It is sleek. And let me tell you, playing with it for a little bit, it is very tight, very responsive. That thing feels like you can air roll for days with that car. And OSM showing you all the tricks you can do with it, but here he gives one up to eekso. This is, he just missed one, I'm pretty sure here. He's gonna get back to it!
Wow!
Oh, wow!
Oh my, does the Hurricane come with, like, nitrous or something? How did he get back so quickly?
Oh, and he's gonna score at the end. Okay, never mind. I believed it.
Wow, big congrats to OSM, just putting on a showcase here. He may have stopped the 1v1s a little bit, but it goes to show you those mechanics pay off in dividends.
Yeah, that's you want a master class in exercising options out of the same position. Go and watch that game again. OSM, he really tied eekso up in knots whenever he got him on that back wall, and very well played game. You gotta love it. So what I learned is you can be a great 3v3 player, you can be a wonderful mechanic player, but when you go and learn freestyles, you become a god at 1v1. That's what I learned.
Yeah, it's just the mechanics, man, and the ball control is the big thing, and how close OSM could continually keep that ball to his car, just so impressive.
Well, awesome game from eekso and OSM. Tell you what, let's go ahead and head back to the desk, have an interview with them.
Yeah, why not? That was an impressive display. I think Subi nailed it on the head there with the mechanics from OSM there. It looked like confidence was not an issue for him, Gibbs.
It's Freestyle Friday, and OSM just showed us why right there. There's so many plays off the wall. Then he has a big lead, and he's like, I'm not going to go for kickoffs anymore because I don't want to give up these kickoff goals. So he begins to fake those to just kind of waste time and not give up, 3 goals in a row because of the kickoff. But eekso could never read it this entire time. Like, OSM just had him read the entire. And look at that wave dash.
I mean, it was kind of like, eekso, if we're talking ice cream flavors, he had some vanilla gameplay, whereas OSM had Superman. It was
is that a flavor?
That is a
yeah, those popsicle. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So,
Sure.
but
OSM was so
he
good, man.
he was so good. You saw the flip resets, the wave dash flip reset.
Oh yeah.
And one of the things that you could see was OSM had a style, and his style was having so many different looks. He could come at you so many different ways, whether it's through the kickoffs, through the flip resets, flicks. That flick was insane. That flick, he got so much height on it. That was crazy, and he was just feeling it. It's such quality gameplay. And 1v1s, when you have somebody like OSM hitting those types of shots, it is so fun to watch.
That is true. And right now, to join us to talk about that win and $5,000 in their pocket for the Battle of the Bulls, OSM is joining us. OSM, welcome. Congratulations on the win, buddy.
Thank you very much.
you seem excited. Now, I want to ask you. We talked before, of course, the Lion Blaze, just about the nerves playing in front of tens of thousands of people, having $5,000 on a best of one. Nerves obviously in there, but I'm wondering for you if your ability and your confidence in your mechanics helped you make some of those challenges that you made.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I've been practicing my mechanics since day one, since I've been invited to this tournament, and I really refined them for this. But the pressure was really on, so I had to just compose myself. But yeah, my mechanics really carried me here.
So when you were invited, did you know you were playing eekso, or were you hoping to get him or maybe someone else?
No, so I instantly found out that I was gonna play him, and considering all the other matchups, I was pretty happy because eekso has been like a long time rivalry between me and him, so it's fun to play against him.
And I just want to get in your head a moment. You're going for so many kickoff strategies. What is going through your head on some of these plays where you don't even go for the ball? What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to really mess up their mentality, trying to make them confused, because the key to winning in 1v1s is to be unpredictable, because if the opponent doesn't know what you're doing, then they can't really counter anything that you're gonna do next. So that was kind of my whole strategy, to make them confused.
I try to employ the strategy, if I don't know what I'm doing, then how can they know what I'm doing, right? But yeah, no, I actually wanted to add a final comment to the kickoff stuff too, is because I love those delayed kickoffs. I love throwing in the mix-ups because I think you're right, it is important. But a lot of people tell me that I shouldn't be doing that. Can you shut down the haters on those mix-up kickoffs right now?
Oh, absolutely. Mixed kickoffs are absolutely the key. It doesn't matter if you're playing 2v2, 1v1, or 3v3. Mixing up your kickoffs is the key. You're going to see that in 3v3 too. People are going to be starting to mix their kickoffs a lot.
And the problem is, Leaf, you have to have the mechanics with OSM to pull it off.
We're going to leave that part out, but anyways, OSM, congratulations, $5,000. You won this matchup for the Battle of the Bulls, so congratulations.
Thank you very much.
And there it is, our second matchup there, OSM winning the Battle of the Bulls.